Hello everybody and welcome back to the Communicraft server, where I have, in all honesty, not been on for well, I say a very long time, in the sake of how long I've been since I recorded on this thing. I recorded the video like a week in advance, the last one, and then went away for 2 weeks, and so I'm back from that now. I came back a few days ago as the Town of Salem video was showing, that I got back, and I started to sort some of those out because I'm having audio issues. For some reason, the audio just keeps on cutting out on them, but I'll get that fixed sometime in the future. But since I've been back, I've actually been working on this thing, as you might be able to see, pretty substantially, almost to the fact that it is done. Almost. Like, the point of the farm, the actual farm, is done. Like, I've just been, like, sat down, just sort of going at this for however long, and this farm is now done. Like, I actually don't know if it's on right now. I have got, by the way, I'll explain all this in a minute, why it's all red down there. But yeah, I think, yes, the farm is currently on, and it is currently making stuff. Pretty much is constantly on right now, just because, you know, this farm produces the items to make the items that I use to build it, essentially. And like, even when I had like 3 or 4 of these running, it was making like a decent amount. But like now, the problem I'm having is, yeah, I'm getting pretty sharp, but look, I basically, what I did is as you can see, where these, like, there's 2 floors here that have gone down. See, that's where's the oh, did I break that? Yay. Well done, me. Basically, what I've done is I've been exceptionally clever, and actually, this should probably make me turn off the farm, in all honesty. Basically, the problem I'm having is the farm is running right now, which I should have stopped, in all honesty. It's dropping items. These mobs are picking up these items and not despawning due to that. And then it's also really dark down there. As you can see, the amount of those zombies that are down there, that is insane. So we need to get that sorted out, and the reason all that is down there is because I'm using Schematica at the moment, and that is, the reason for that is because I have a massive schematic for this entire farm, so I know I'm, you know, doing everything in the correct way that it needs to be done. And yeah, that is doing its job. But yeah, the point is so I can get, you know, no, it's just visual. Lag. Also, there is server lag, apparently. I am on 2 bars, so yes, there definitely is lag, but it's probably from my side more likely. But yeah, we have got to get rid of these guys. But yeah, what we're going to be doing is, as you can see, ignore the bedrock, though it's not actually, I don't even know why the bedrock's there, because at this level it shouldn't even be there. Because this is, what, level 6? Level 5, technically, and I think bedrock starts at 3. But we need to be placing in these redstone blocks and these redstone lamps, all of which, whoa, lag, all of which are in my inventory at this current moment. This is going to be a fun thing to do. They're actually pushing them up the thing. That's how bad this is right now. I wish I had a potion of damaging, or potion of harming, or actually a potion of healing. I also kind of want to know how many entities. There are a lot of entities. So what I'm going to have to do... Oh, I just realized that's a creeper. What I'm probably going to have to do is wait for the 5 minutes anyway for these items to despawn themselves. I don't actually know if I have torches on me. I think I got rid of all of them. No, I have 64 torches. Why are these still up? What? I'm confused. I'm indeed confuzzled. Right, I need to sort this out. Some of these are still flowing, which shouldn't be happening, particularly. So I'm gonna quickly have a look at that, and also potentially clear out the bottom of there. See if I can just throw down some torches as well, get that all sorted out, and then we'll start on placing these redstone lamps and redstone blocks. Okie dokies, so finally, we have got through all of this place. Now we've thrown down a load of these things. We've actually replenished ours as well, so if we find any other spots that need lighting up, I think there's a couple of spots over here that need lighting up, we can do that as well. But yeah, we have this entire area now. It looks a bit weird because of the way that this whole thing is, you know, set up. But what we're just going to quickly do is set up just these, like, I'm going to mine out these 3, and essentially what we're going to do is use these as sort of a guider. So now, you know, we have these 3 dug out. We are actually starting to get to bedrock now. I don't actually know what level this would be at. This is 5. So it does start at 5. But the point of this right now is just going to be, we're going to mine these out similarly to how we're doing right now. Well, not similarly, exactly the same as we are doing now. We'll just dig these out like this. And in the center is just going to simply be... Oh, there's that water bottle. Water bucket that I lost. I had one spare, which was quite nice. But yeah, I had to get up there, and they're really awkward to deal with. Oh, this guy's going to be after us, isn't he? Come think of it, why did I never look down here for that one? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We want the redstone. We don't really worry about the others. And which way are the other ones? I might actually pick that up. Oh. Oh. Okay. Apparently, instead of me being a normal person and letting go of the spacebar, I kept holding the spacebar. But yeah, then just do this and get all these done, and then we'll start actually doing this properly. Get out of my way. Okay, so I did a bit of work over here, as you might be able to tell. I finally dug out everything here, and it's actually now the next day. I actually had Flame come on, we started talking for a while. And also, I got a bit too late to record, so I ended up not recording that. Now we actually have Sam online, though he hasn't said a thing yet, so I assume he's probably AFK. But yeah, we have these all dug out. As you can see in my inventory, I have a ton of redstone blocks and a ton of redstone lamps. I would say the exact amount, but I can't actually remember what they are. I think it's like 840 lamps and like 420, I want to say, redstone blocks. Something along those lines. But literally what we're going to be doing is just... In the center, we're going to be having redstone blocks, and there's 2 reasons we're going to be having these redstone blocks. The first reason is, well, kind of obvious in a way, which the reason we're going to be having these is so we can have these without lag being powered. Now, what this does is it removes our need for the torches, first off, which makes the place just look cleaner, and, you know, make sure, obviously, anything doesn't spawn due to the light levels. Now, the second reason these redstone blocks are here is because this layer below, or the layer above this, so everything that's going to be going on the layers where the torches are, so everything that's going to be being placed on layer 6, basically that layer is going to be, I've forgotten what the name of them are, they're powered rails, and also you can see here where some, I can't remember what these are called, just prismarine, why don't I just pick one up, prismarine, yeah, just prismarine, has been placed, and some over there, and some there. That is where Flame came over yesterday and stole my diamonds, because he's a jerk, and steals diamonds, pretty much. He's not a nice guy when it comes to diamonds. But yeah, we're just going to be doing this, and as I was saying, powered rails will be going up on these layers here, and those are going to contain hopper minecarts, which is something I still need to, you know, create. I don't actually have... I should have enough iron. I definitely should have enough iron. But I definitely haven't made them yet, though the iron isn't too much of an issue, really. I might actually just spend, even though I've got a lot of iron, just spend a couple of hours at the iron farm. when I'm like either rendering this video out or something like that, just to help with the process and not like impact me too much. But yeah, here's 2 layers. This is just going to be carrying on here, so I'm going to get these done, and I'll see you in a second. Alright, so now we have all of this in place. As you can see, all of these redstone blocks and redstone lamps have been placed down. Finally, now there's one more thing we need to do, and originally I thought it wouldn't make too much of a difference, but now I've realized due to the way it's being built that it definitely will. This floor is the problem. Now, we could be lazy, we could just leave it here, but, you know, originally in the build I did, or the sort of schematic I built in my test world, had bedrock every single block here, because I don't even know how it worked out, considering it was this world that I tested it in, a single player version of this world with this seed, and this went down to bedrock. So this went like maybe 2 levels down, maybe in 3 levels down. Maybe I filled it in, I'm not sure, but but somehow all of this was instead bedrock. You know, I think it was maybe at level 3, but now it's going to be just stone. So what I've realized is, I don't think it will look good with stone, granite, diorite, coal ore, redstone, gold, you know, some random prismarine because of Flame stealing my diamonds. God damn it, Flame. You know, dirt and etc. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm actually going to mine all this out. I might actually even move, I was about to say move my beacon down, but there's no way it can get up there now. And use these prismarine bricks that we're doing. This is actually only the 3 stacks is what I had spare. Like, I had like, what, it would be 27 stacks, I think. Just over 27 stacks, maybe 30 stacks of prismarine shards, just from like a tiny little demonstration a while ago, or just since I cleared out and made most of it for these pillars here and all these stuff up here, which is still quite a lot, but it does only equal about 3 stacks of blocks, and it takes about a stack of blocks. It takes, I think, 60 blocks of whatever block you're using, so we should end up with 4 when we get to the end of this, in order to do a thing. So yeah, that costs 60 blocks to do that, which kind of sucks in a sense because it's going to take a while. But we got to realize, like, this isn't just me getting a load of stone. This is me making prismarine bricks literally under a prismarine farm. So it's not as bad. So what I'm probably going to do is just fill up my inventory with prismarine, like, shards, whilst building this thing. Fill it up. Won't worry about the stone. Maybe worry about the ores. Or I won't even probably fill up my inventory. But I'll turn it on. We'll, you know, whilst I'm doing this, I might bring a crafting table down with me. Come to think of it. Actually, yeah, let's do that. I've got one up here, if I can remember where my axe is. And I'll bring it down here. So we can do this. And where are they? Yeah, as you can see, this is some of the spare stuff I had. There's even more of a stack here. Okay, that's great. But yeah, I'll get all these sorted out. Let me just throw these in there because we don't need them. My spare pickaxes I don't need either. Food. Let's just bring a stack of food because, yeah, whatever. That back. And bring these back. And I'll have a look in these chests over there as well to see if I've got any. But yeah, I'm going to get on to making the floor look a bit better. Okay, so I've come to the realization that considering it takes 60 for every single line of this, that this is going to take forever. Well, not forever, but with the rate I'm doing it, it's going to take an extremely long time. So what I've thought of is just a generally better idea. So for now what we're going to do is we're just going to ignore the fact that pretty much half of it is, you know, not stone. Basically, we're going to ignore the fact that basically all of it is stone slash ores slash granites, you know, whatever. And I've only done 2 of those bits. And we're just going to place down the rails for now. And then we're going to set up a little, you know, the minecart or hopper minecarts, hopefully today, or at least the rails. And then we're going to go from there. We're going to have, you know, all the items being picked up, and from there we'll sort out making enough blocks for it. I think that's probably the better way to go with this, because picking up all this, especially when like not every drop is prismarine shards, is going to take forever. Now the problem is, I can guarantee you that when we get to the end of this 2 rows, I actually want to do all of the rows just so I can, well, not at least 2 of the rows, so I can point this out, because of the way rails work, they face a certain direction, default prefer another direction. So if I do this, oh no, it's not actually going to do what I thought it did. Perfect. But I can guarantee you it's going to probably screw up at some point. Always does. Always does that to me. So we're just going to hold this down. I know I missed a few, but we'll go back. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. It's not actually mucking up. So sometimes when you do this, it'll disconnect this one from this one. And same with this one sometimes, or any of these, and it'll disconnect it, and because the way it like default likes to go that way, like these two would just be lining like there to there, and these two will be lining that way. It's kind of weird. I don't get why it happens. Well, I do know why it happens, but I dislike the fact it happens. But yeah, I'm gonna go and do all this. It's gonna take a while, but definitely not as long as it would take to get all these prismarine things. It does look very nice with the prismarine. I think it's a very nice contrast to the red and the orangey sort of yellow from the lamps. I think it looks quite nice. But yeah, I'm going to go and sort all that out, and then we can get all the hopper minecarts sorted out, which can take a while. Though it's only 1 per track, which is actually quite nice. And we'll get all that sorted, and I'll see you once that's done. Okay, so I have finally gone and set up all the rails. We are just quickly coming over here to turn off the farm, since I don't really want anything being interrupted. And I did actually find out what the worst thing about this farm is so far. Well, 2 things. One, it lags a lot when I did that, like, a lot. Like, I did it earlier, and I think I dropped to 30 frames per second, which, like, considering I'm getting, like, 400 around here normally, that is kind of insane. But I did realize I had the little F7 thing you get with NEI to check, light levels on, because I was just checking that nothing was gonna like light up, so I was already at 100 frames anyway, but I did drop to 30, which was kind of insane. But yeah, I finally done all this. The second worst thing about this farm is the fact that part of it is within a slime chunk, as you might be able to notice. It is useful because it allowed me to easily get these slime blocks here without having to worry too much, but it is kind of a pain because can spawn on glass, which is basically this layer here is going to be glass. I'm currently just going to place these in so that well, it's going to take a while, but I'm only really placing these here so that 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm only really placing these here right now to help with the sort of collection of stuff. Like in general, it doesn't really matter too much. It's probably going to muck up because there's going to be slimes hitting it, and I'll probably have the farm off for a while. And also it's technically just going to stuff up like 5 minutes later, because there is going to just be what am I trying to say? Do I have a block I can place here? No, but I do have make a block. There we go. That's just so I can say where I am. But yeah, these are gonna pick up the items, as you can see. This one's just, oh, I'm missing a rail apparently. Apparently I'm missing a rail here. Okay, that is useful to know. Okay, I will bring spare rails with me probably to do that. But yeah, these are just going to be picking up items for now. As I said, they're probably going to get mucked up ever so slightly by just random slimes and stuff like that. And there's not really a way, well, I say there's not really a way I can fix that. The slimes will still spawn on the glass. However, the glass is a layer above the glass is a layer above the minecarts, which means they're going to spawn on it, but they're not going to do anything to the actual minecarts, which is perfectly fine, because after a while they'll just despawn. It's not going to affect it too much. I'm not going to bother with the getting annoyed with it and then putting down half slabs somehow and stopping stuff. I could put half slabs technically, but I think it would be less visually appealing. I think it's cooler than the glass. I'll put the glass there for now because I have it. I don't know where I have the glass. That is a point. I actually don't know where the glass is, just generally. I actually have no idea where I put the glass. And I've been away for however long I said I've been away, like 2 weeks. But I should know that because I was away for 2 weeks. But yeah, basically, I don't know where I put the glass. And I gotta go find it. I think it might have been moved as well. I'm not sure. I don't think anybody's moved it, but I think I may have moved it and just forgotten about the fact. But yeah, this should be 60 hoppers. I'm glad I brought over a load of... I had like 5, I think, stacks of like dark oak wood. I don't know where I got it from. I think I got it from the... making the gold farm, or starting to make the gold farm, which is something I still need to do, and we might do in the future. I need 4 more. But yeah, here's a problem I'm gonna have. These guys. I actually got killed by one of these. That was kind of annoying. Like when Flame was down here last night, or yesterday, whatever. Either is yesterday. But yeah, like I went down like stairs to get like a drink. Came back up. As I sat down, I got killed by a slime. As I sat down, I go there, I'm like, you have been slain by a slime, or you know, it said in the little chat thing, I've been slain by a slime. I'm just like, God, freaking damn it. Okay, is there any, did I put any in here? No, I didn't. Okay, so, there should be 4 left, in theory. 4. I hope. There are 4 left, indeed. Okay, let's just... I don't need my axe. Let's go over here, let's eat food. And when you die and lose all your stuff, you do really... Especially when you got to make it all the way back over here, you really realize how much Depth Strider 3 actually helps. Because it took so freaking long to get back here. It's insane. Ah, don't muck up. I actually think it will muck up. Plus, you know, it doesn't really matter all that much because it's not like it's doing too much of a process right now. Well, I think most of the items now have just despawned. But as you can see, these guys are going to become a definite pain. But I will deal with those. I'll probably do that in between episodes of the glass. I need to have a way to get down here anyway, because at some point I'm going to have to... The glass is going to stay, but at some point I need to be able to turn off the system. Hopefully, I don't know which side I put it, but hopefully the offside system is here. If not, I will have to set up these prismarine blocks down over here quickly, because what I'm going to have to do is, there is one area where these minecarts will stop, and it will be where they dispense their items, but it's also where when the minecarts are off, which sort of helps with the lag, basically the items will stay there and not do anything like that, or the minecarts will stay here and not do anything. That is going to be what I need to set up before I can set up the entire farm thing, because I'm going to have the glass here so nothing can spawn, except slimes, but who really cares. So then I can get down a few more levels, which will just be pretty easy. Go down a few more levels, destroy these, and replace them with prismarine. And I'm getting a bit of lag, I don't know why. But yeah, this, let's destroy that block, actually. And yeah, the farm is functioning. I might let it run for a while, like, and see how much, like, these pick up. I know the slimes, as I said, are going to muck it up, but you can see these things are doing its job. As you can see, picking up items, what little items there were, because, again, you know, these items have despawned by now. But it picks up the items, as you see, right in front of us. Pretty useful. Very, very useful. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. A lot of work has gone into this thing recently. I might take a break from it. I might carry on with the next episode. I might take a break, as I said just then. I might go to like the gold farm or something at my base, or something a bit different, just so we can have a bit of variety. Because I don't want... Well, I don't really mind having 3 episodes, or even 4 episodes if I do the next one, I think, on this farm. And I missed the ladder completely. Let's actually just turn it on quickly. Whoa. It bugs out so much that it actually... Oh, it not bugs out, but it does this thing so much. It's doing so many updates that it actually, like, with the recording program, it's set capped at 30, or it's capped at 60 rather, and recording at 60, so I don't like, you know, it's just easier. And it broke that and went to like 80. That's what it did just then. But as you can see, these are going to drop now. Do the same again, and these guys are just going to pick up these here. Pick up the items, and that'll be fine. So what I'm probably going to do, as I said, find the glass, sort that whole system out, as well as, you know, maybe just in general, because I have the iron, I'm going to set up the hopper system so that I can get these guys stuck back here, or back there, I don't know which side it is, just so that they don't do anything. But that's for in between episodes, or next episode, depends. I'm just going to let this thing run. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. That slime is going to follow me. It's actually going up this thing. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.